Greetings and welcome back to Idle Factory Tycoon. Okay, so they did another update. In the last episode, we covered the update regarding the new trees, the skill trees that were added. Well, apparently they added a bunch of new skills. Alright, currently we're in the general factory, but we're going to look at these skills and see what's going on. Whoa, okay. Okay, okay, what's going on over here? Coming soon, coming. Okay, each one of those is for the regular factories. Or are these kind of general now? I don't really know. Let's just take a look at some of these things. We'll work off of this one here and see what's going on here. All right, so this is, let's look at it. All right, market transporters. Okay, so those are the guys on the side who carry the money, I believe. Okay, so those guys would be 20% faster. All righty. Okay, market transporters have more power? I'm not really sure what that means. I'm guessing that means they can carry more money? That's a strange way to phrase it, though. Okay, warehouse transporters have more power. Okay, I'm guessing that's what it is. Warehouse transporters are faster. Okay, each one of them, by the way, it seems that they're going to be like 10 each to unlock, just like the ones above. And then, you know, you start with one to increase it, right? All right, so what is this one? Everyone has more power. Okay, so that's probably going to be a biggie there, right? All right, what do we got? Transporters, more power. Workstation, more power. Okay, do we even have to raise their levels anymore? I mean, that's the thing about it, is raising the levels. Well, raising the levels made them carry more. It didn't, actually it did affect their speed, didn't it? All right, so I'm guessing this is basically an extra little bump on top of that. Everyone has 20% more. Okay, so this just seems to be faster and more powerful. Okay, but my question is now, is this seems to be different sets here now, right? So right here, these first ones we did already. These were for each of the individual mines. These seem to be like for all of them. Because if you look here, I'm seeing money stuff over here, right? Over here, I'm seeing like stuff for the guys, making them faster and carry more. The market workers and the warehouse workers. So I'm guessing at this point, these are for all of them, right? The specific ones are the first three, the bells and the little guy here to put it together, the little associate guy. All right, but these seem to be different. I also noticed that they start differently too. You see, you have to actually complete the first three for the first factory in order to get to these. But over here, you don't have to do that. They seem to be completely separate. All right, well, let's find out what these guys do, because it's not completely clear. All right, so let's see. General factory generates, okay, 20% more income. That's pretty powerful. I mean, really, that's pretty powerful. I mean, you're saying that the factory's going to make 20, and that's only for the first upgrade, too. So you're saying the whole factory is going to do better now. Okay, that's good. All right, what is this one? Transport factory. Okay, same principle then for each of the factories then. That's what the little thing is for, isn't it? All right, so that's like a little steering wheel. Toy factory, this one is like a little like puzzle piece there, right? And then we come back to this one, the general factory. Okay, didn't we forget a factory? I'm guessing that might be a mistake. I think that is probably a mistake. If you look at it, okay, there's two soccer balls there. Okay, I'm confused by this. All right, so you would think that one, the sports one, the last one, would be here, right? But then there's, because if you look at the next one has the transport factory, the toy factory, the general factory, and then the sports factory. And then this one has two sports factories. Okay, first of all, what is this one? Okay, all factories generate more cash. As I said, that's pretty freaking powerful right there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if they're just going to balance the rest of the game on this. Then I mean, I'm just learning like you are. I'm learning like you are. But I'm just wondering if this is a mistake. Should there be two general factory increases here, and then two sports ones here in the last part? It would seem to be that each of the four should be between the general upgrades. I mean, that's what we're having down here, isn't it? Wait a minute, hold it a second. Workstation power, then you got 2 workstation power here. Okay, wait a minute, warehouse power, warehouse speed, warehouse power, market power. Are these different? Oh, workstation power. Okay, all right. There's 3 different ones in there. Okay, for the workstations, so workstations to make more power. I'm guessing that's the guys who are working at them, that they're going to produce better, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Because you have the market transporters, you have the warehouse transporters, and then I'm guessing that's going to make the guys working at the individual workstations work more efficiently. Therefore, the workstations will just do better. They'll produce better. Of course, that can be a problem sometimes because they're working really hard and they don't have enough materials to work with. But as long as it's affecting the entire thing, it shouldn't be a problem. All right. I do wonder about the placement of these right here. I also wonder what's going to be coming here. I noticed that there's a little video sign up here, you know, and I'm wondering if this is going to be video type stuff down here. I don't know what this one would do though. Oh, blueprints. Maybe this one is for blueprints. Maybe lower the cost of the blueprints, make the blueprints more effective. That would seem to make some sense. Okay, so I have 68. So what do I really want? Gee, let me think for a moment. I want them making more money. Right. See, the thing is, I've never really had much of a problem with the transporters. I mean, their levels are kind of easy to raise. It's usually the workstations that I have problems with. You know, if I'm motoring along, I feel like necessary I have to go up to the transporters or the market workers and raise them. I never run out of money doing that. So, I mean, the thing about it is, I think that more money is the way I would go. You know, and I was actually thinking, do I have to do like a prestige of the first factory? Well, what if I gave it 20% more money? What if I gave it 22%? 24? 26? Okay, it's doing pretty good now, I think. 28%. Just slip it one more. 30%. It's now doing 30% more money than it was before. All right, why don't we just hit each of these with an opening, right? Okay, that one's now going to do 20%. That one's going to do 20%. That one's going to be 20%. And what is this one? 10%. They're all going to do 20% better. I think that's a good idea. All right, and I'm going to stop there, although I should... This is a good place to drop one, isn't it? You know, because an LSL2... I'll just spend it, right? And then where am I going to spend this last one? Okay, so there, I'm out. I spent them. Okay, they should be making a lot better money now. That's what I'm thinking, right? So that's what I'm going to go with for now. Oh, except I did 2. Yeah, well, I did 2 in the general factory. So the general factory is probably going to make a lot of money now. Okay, so basically we have these skills right now to handle the speed and the power of the market transporters, the warehouse transporters, and the guys working the workstations. I don't think there's any other. Everyone has more power. Everyone has more power. I noticed they don't have like an everyone does more speed because the workshop guys, I mean the workstation guys, they don't have any speed, you know? I mean, it's their power, how well they do. And over here we have money concerns. So I would need to, I can't even do the sports one until all the way down here. So I would need another 10, 20, 30, 40 more. Now at the moment they're not really expensive, so that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem at all. So anyway, let's go back over here. All right, now, you know what I didn't do? I didn't look at what the cash value was. I mean, we did record it, so I mean, you can always go back to see if there was a big change. But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is I'm probably making more money now. And, you know, we haven't touched this one for a while. I know it was having problems. So we might want to just see where this one is. Because, you know, you notice everything is really top-heavy because this one was set up during the old rules, you know, when the top ones were as powerful as the bottom ones, but you could raise the levels higher so they were more powerful. So let's see what we got going here. All right, we were making these earphones, and we were making a lot of them, except, of course, 25 doesn't seem to have anything at its table there. Okay, maybe that has to do with... Well, we didn't raise the power, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, he's got an F down here. Well, he's up to 50, so maybe he's more efficient. Anyway, let's take a look here for a second. All right, so, okay, I can open up station 27. I got a lot of money, but I don't know if I have to. Let's take a look at products. Okay, we have the radio. Okay, we have the radio. Okay, I can afford that. All right, currently we're doing... You know what? I should make sure that these are doing okay. Right? Let's just make sure that there's no problems that we're not aware of. Let's increase that one. Okay, no problem there. And let's increase this one. No problem there. So in other words, the idle cash values didn't increase, so neither one of them is holding up anything. That's what I'm looking for. And we're making lots of parts for these. Okay, so let's go to the bottom. All right, so let's do this. Let's do the radio. All right, we're doing 43.2 AI per minute. And we just purchased a radio. And it's doing, that one is now doing something. Okay, so it went down mostly because it's probably not getting any of the parts that it needs. One reason is it's not getting, we're selling the earphones. You see that? We're selling the earphones at the moment. But you know what it didn't do? It didn't ask me if we wanted to set everything up. Normally it does that. All right, so we're going to have to manually do that. All right, so let's go over here and say, hey, you know what? Set me up some radios. Okay, we're still not doing very good in comparison. Remember we were doing 43? Of course, the one thing to keep in mind is that we had upgraded it. Another thing about it is maybe the computer didn't lay this out quite as well as it should have. All right, you know what? I can open up the next table. And I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to open up the next table, right? And I am going to make that also a radio. Now, it didn't increase the money at all because I think it's kind of starved for parts as it is. So let's just take a quick look around. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, there's a problem. Look at this. This is all walkie-talkies, and we have one table at level 50 that is doing the earphones. And we got 3 tables doing earphones. You know, I'm going to change number 25 to earphones. First of all, we're going to go over here, and then we're going to change that to earphones. Or headsets. Okay, that's doing better. See that? That's doing better than we originally had. Right, because there wasn't enough headsets being manufactured and coming down to cover the table. There still isn't. So what we need to do is we need to do some leveling, right? All right, so what can we do? Can I do 50? No. Okay, how many can I do? Okay, I'm going to try, let's try 10 more on there. Okay, and then I'm going to put 10 more on the one below it, too, if I can. That might be too expensive. It's pretty expensive. You know what? Let's make sure that these guys are doing what they should be doing. Because after all, this guy's a 1. This guy's a 1. How much of a pile does he have there? Okay, he's got a pile. He's got a pile. Can I do 10? All right, I'm thinking I'll start with 9, because I don't want to waste anything, right? Okay, and this one should be a big one. Okay, 119 AI per minute is definitely better than what we were doing. All right, is it possible? How many can I do here? 13. I will be short of the 25, won't I? I don't even know if there's a current problem. Maybe I'm over-stressing the earphones now. I'm looking at the totals on each table of earphones. They do seem to be going up, so I don't think there's a problem there. You know, I should make sure that I have enough of these. So why don't we just get this to 100? Just to make sure. I just want to make sure that there's going to be enough of those, right? All right, let's think. He's 25. Can I get him? I can't get him to... You know what I could do, though? If I cranked it up, I could ring the bells. And if I ring the bells, I might be able to generate enough money to do that. I can do 10 here. All right, let's do the 10 and see what happens. Okay, 212 AI per minute. Very strange. I wish they did numbers in seconds. It's a little strange. All right, so are we still building up numbers? It does appear that we are. I'm just going to check up here to make sure that we never ran into any problems. No problem there. Actually, why don't I just get that? Do you want to get that to 50? Yeah, just, we'll just get that to 50 here. Just so we know we don't have to worry about it. All right, and what about here? No money issues, and then I'm just going to do that. Don't need to. It's pretty inexpensive. That's what I meant. Raising them up. Notice how inexpensive these guys are in comparison. I mean, I could do 68 over there if I wanted to, right? The tables, however, they're expensive. Very, very expensive. All right, and I can't do anything here. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to ring the bells. And hopefully the bells are going to make me a lot of money, and I can get those extra 5 points going there, all right? All right, so let's ring the bells. All right, so they're going to run for a minute and a half each. Hopefully we'll get lots of money coming up. And they're bringing it up. They're bringing it up. Now I'm wondering how much money would cost me to buy new ones here. Let's just check this out. Okay, yeah, they still haven't given me the 10 yet. I think really that's something we should be able to do. We should be able to buy in lots of 10. That kind of thing. Put it under here. Put a little, because they do that same kind of lineup in their other game. So I think that would be a good one. All right, so right now they only cost AD if I buy them for the cash in the general factory, right? So I could buy a lot of them. It's just one at a time is really, really a lot, And these other ones, I didn't really buy them very much yet. So, we could spread them around, I would actually be buying them if I did them. So, at the moment, I could still buy a lot of those little skill ups, right? I could buy a lot of them. All right, so how are we doing here? Okay, we got a lot of money. Can I get... How many can I get? I can only get one. Okay, it is kind of expensive, I suppose. How about you? 11. Probably be good. If I could get... I'd have to get them to 25 to get an increase there, wouldn't I? I mean, they have a lot of those... they do have a lot of those earphones. I'm wondering if it's too many. Interesting. I'm wondering... Should I go convert that one back? I suppose it's making me good enough money right now, and I'm going to be able to do something with this here. I can get 2. Yippee. Well, you know what? I'm going to spend the 2. Because if nothing else, it'll generate more money. Okay, are they walking slowly now? Yeah, they're walking slowly now. Okay. Well, I mean, we're up to 241 AI per minute. We started at 43 AI per minute. Now, here's a question. Can I buy... I cannot even come close to buying the first blueprint upgrade. Look at how much money that is. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, I think that a prestige is going to be necessary. I do believe that's going to be necessary. Because I can't go anywhere from here. All right, let's look here. Now, I think we're done. Are we done with all the products? I mean, I could open up this workstation, but are we done with all the products? Okay, we are. We're actually done with all the products. We are now producing the final product, right? But we can't upgrade it. Now, here's the thing. You can say, okay, we're done with this factory now. But, the thing about it is that, maybe not. I'm just going to do this over here, because why not? A little extra money, right? Maybe not, because after all, we do need to buy the skill points for the other factories as well as this one, right? So the thing about it is, if this one is working very efficiently, and you can get these, not these, hold on a second, and you can get these blueprint upgrades, maybe all the way up to Ruby over there, so it's really cranking in the money, then you could buy lots of those skill points, couldn't you? Especially if you kept going down and opening these workstations, So the thing about it is, I think that a prestige here is probably what we're going to do. All right, I think that's probably the situation. That's probably going to do. So that way we can generate a lot of money, and then we can actually... And the thing about it is, before we do the prestige, I'll just buy all of the little skill tokens that I can. because the money's not going to be any good to me at that point, right? So anyway, I think that's what's going to happen here. All right, so we got new skills. We got a whole bunch of new skills. Okay, so these ones are for power and speed, and these ones are for money. Now, I'm guessing that that's going to be for the blueprints. Lowering the price sounds like a really good idea. Maybe even speeding up the process, too. And this one looks like it's going to be video involved, you know? Make it so that you get a bigger boost for the videos when you log back in, and maybe for boosts for extending the boosts and such like that. That seems to be where we're coming from here. So anyway, it looks good. It looks good. So, anyway, so I think that's going to do for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.